Hi guys, welcome back to GFFA Games and the Old Republic. So last episode we did the Taral V Flashpoint over there. We can do it again if we want to. We don't want to do it again. And over here, this week we're going to be doing Maelstrom Prison Flashpoint, which again should be a story mode Flashpoint. Let's get on with it, eh? These things tend to take a couple of hours, if not a little more, so I want to crack on and get it done. Not quite sure what that little message said. It was a bit too faded out for me to read, so let's just get on with it. Wow, look at that. You have entered a flashpoint in story mode. So we've got our robot. Right, let's see if...
Caught the enemy on a calf break. Prison defenses might as well be made of flimsiplast. Find the security control center. Deactivate the internal safeguards. The computer system will reveal the Jedi prisoner's location. Our fleet will move in and provide any support you need. Good luck.
Okie dokie. Not quite sure I understood that. Right, so what we've got to do. Infiltrate Maelstrom prison and complete the flashpoint. Disable prison security. Then our bonus is destroy prison defense consoles and destroy munition stockpiles. Okay. Well, let's kill these guys. There's a lot of them, aren't there? Right. Okay, these guys are quite tough, so I'm certain this is going to take us a while to do. That's one of the consoles we need to destroy. Let's take these guys out. Okay, so they seemed a little less tough than the previous. 1 of 8. Okay, so let's have a look at our map, see how big this area is. This isn't huge. There's security consoles and the Sith Asylum. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good, does it? Not sure we want to go there. But I think we're going to go there. Okay, got some big robots. What's this? A munitions stockpile. There we go. Okay. Guy with 2 lightsabers over there. just as I'm playing this a few moments before, just as I started recording, had a delivery from Forbidden Planet, the latest Star Wars omnibus, Empire Volume 2. I'm not quite sure what it collects, actually. I haven't looked in it yet. Unfortunately, it does have a giant Legends banner all over it. I don't know why they do that, why they feel the need to spoil what might otherwise be a really nice looking cover, you know. So they're using the original artwork on the covers, and you just got this horrible banner over it, spoiling it. I'm not sure what the point is. Let's face it, if you're spending 80 odd quid, up to 100 quid maybe on an omnibus, you're gonna already know what's in it and what, you know, what continuity it is. I mean, does that really even matter anymore? I don't know. I find it a very strange carry-on. I mean, surely there's a better way to denote that it's a Legends collection without having to spoil your artwork. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old man. I mean, couldn't they just put it as part of the title, like Star Wars Legends, Empire Volume 2? I don't know. That seems less offensive to me than a giant yellow banner that. Oh my god! This guy wants us dead. From the looks of the cover that I got, I think it collects one of the droids miniseries. I mean, I'll be honest, I just recently read the first of the droids, the Dark Horse did miniseries. Oh, it's this guy. I'm attacking my own droid here. And I'll be honest, I didn't think much to it. If it wasn't for the fact that it had R2 and 3PO in, I don't think there would be much to identify it as a Star Wars story. You know, the settings and things like that didn't seem very Star Warsy. Although IG-88 was in one of the issues, I believe. I see they came out of here, did they? That's why I didn't see them before. Okay. Why does he always walk really slowly when we get pushed back? Also started painting some of my Legion miniatures. I've got some Stormtroopers done. I've got an ATST sprayed and base coated, and oh, there might be some more guys coming out of there. And a dewback that's also base coated. Also got General Veers, although I think it'll be a while till I get to him. I did start painting some snowtroopers a few months ago, but I got a little dissatisfied with how they turned out, so I tried to strip them using Dettol, which works fine on Warhammer. But the kind of plastic that Legion uses, it seemed to melt part of them. So I'm going to discard those. I think I might... I did think about buying some more, but I'm painting them all up kind of my Imperial Force desert fashion, so my Stormtroopers have got desert bases. General Veers I'm going to give a desert base, and my ATST and dewback, of course. So oh, I see I have to stand here, that's why. I don't really see the point in getting more snowtroopers, since they wouldn't fit that particular theme. Been having a look at what other miniatures there are that I could add to my little army. There's some Stormtroopers that's like an expansion pack. They've got like special weapons and things, I think. And there's stuff like the Scout Troopers, they'd work well. He looks like a big droid, doesn't he, that guy? There's the Dark Troopers from... I think there are Dark Troopers from Mandalorian. And the... what were they called? From Rogue One. The Black Stormtroopers. I want to call them Shadow Troopers, but I don't think that's right. They're the Black Stormtroopers from Legends, so I don't think they have the same name. I'm not sure about that, actually. It's been such a long time since I really did much with canon that I've forgotten a lot of what stuff's called. Death Troopers, is that right? Are they called Death Troopers? I know that was the name of a book in Legends, wasn't it? The Expanded Universe. Like Zombies or something. I had never read it. It's nice. Nothing else in here, is there, before we kill this guy? Nope. Let's see, they're all going to do this, are they? Oh, I thought he was dead. I think we're going to be here a while. I'll tell you what though, I think that is pretty much an update from me on my my Star Wars. I still haven't watched Ahsoka. I will get to Ahsoka, but I'm going to get to it at the point... I'm watching... Oh, he's dead now, is he? Nope. Oh, now he's dead. I'm watching the MCU through in chronological order. But I'm only watching like one a week. But by...
The scarred man followed you. Hatred. Master Oteg in flames. Mercy is the Jedi's defense.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm up to... Where am I up to? I think Guardians of the Galaxy is the next... No, Winter Soldier's the next thing I have to watch. So, is that Phase 2? I think that's Phase 2, isn't it? That's as far as I've got so far. I'm only watching one a week, but by the point I get to some of the series that haven't been released on DVD, I think Loki and WandaVision are coming out on DVD. I keep saying DVD, I think it's actually HD they're coming out on. In December. So only, well, next month. This is I'm recording this on the 2nd of November. Along with The Mandalorian, Season 1 and 2, of course. So I will get those, but then as soon as I get to things like Falcon and Winter Soldier and stuff, I'm going to have to get a Disney Plus subscription. So at that point, I will watch Ahsoka. I'll also probably copy the Droids and Ewoks series from there because I don't have them, apart from the edited versions that they released on DVD a few years ago. There were a few episodes were edited into movies, weren't they? I've got those, but it's not the same. So I'm planning on downloading them. If I can. I don't think there's anything else on there that I'm particularly bothered about. So I'm in two minds. I'm assuming once this Mandalorian thing's been released, they'll also release some of the others. But I don't know if I'd bother buying them, you know. I don't know if I'd bother getting... I very much doubt I'll bother getting Kenobi, but I might regret it if I don't. So it's one of those... Well, I've even got Resistance Series 1 on DVD, you know. I don't think... I've certainly never watched it, but I've got it. Oh, wow, these guys are doing a number on us, aren't they? Come on. Taking him out. Let's try and get these guys dead. So what came after Mandalorian? Season 1 and 2 of Mandalorian I thought were fantastic. I mean, for me, I thought Season 2 was better than Season 1. Yeah, I thought it was absolutely brilliant. It was Boba Fett, wasn't it, after that? Thanks, T7. I'll be honest with you, I was quite taken aback at how bad the Book of Boba Fett was. It was quite shockingly poor. Okay, we're getting to the end of the first area. It's difficult to really articulate what I didn't like about it. It just wasn't very good. Felt rushed, like they hadn't really thought the story through, or, well, anything through. It certainly wasn't what I envisioned from a Boba Fett series, I'll say that much. And then Kenobi was well, Kenobi was worse. Kenobi, I can honestly say, is one of the worst things that I've seen from Disney, Star Wars. To say it was disappointing would be a understatement. It was truly bad. I mean, it was like watching a very expensive fan film. And I don't mean that as to be disrespectful towards fan films. I mean that it didn't feel professional. Considering the amount of money that was put behind it, it was quite clear that all that money just went on the salaries of the actors, so... Maybe I'm just being cynical. And then Andor. Now I would buy Andor if that came out on DVD. I did enjoy that. I'm a little concerned for Season 2 because I don't know how much control the original team's going to have over it, because I don't think the ratings were fantastic. What's going on in here? We've got a guy having a little sit down, and we know when we approach a guy who's sat down, he's probably going to be a tough customer. Sith Warden. Okay. Let's just take this guy out first, I guess. See if we can do that without attracting too much attention. Yeah, you come over here, buddy. I'm not actually sure what comes out after Ahsoka. Is it Skeleton Crew? Is that the next one? I mean, I've got very little interest in that, I'll be honest with you. I've got no idea what it is. No Jude Law's in it. Good actor. But not yet seen anything that's made me think, oh, I have to watch that. Oh, just jumped straight in there, sorry. There's also the Acolyte, isn't there? But I think that is going to be one to avoid. I might be wrong, but that sounds like it's just going to be a feminist propaganda piece from what everybody has been saying about it. I will make up my own mind eventually, because I will watch all this stuff. You know, I'm not completely avoiding it. I just don't want to be paying for months and months and months of Disney Plus to watch one show. I didn't really care about spoilers for Ahsoka. Although, having said that, I haven't seen a great deal about it. It just doesn't feel like this stuff gets discussed at the same level as like The Mandalorian did. I suspect a lot of that had to do with the fact that The Mandalorian came out just as the lockdowns and things like that were starting to hit, so I think it sort of a golden age for streaming content. But maybe the shine's worn off a little bit from some of these shows. I am forgetting about The Mandalorian Season 3, aren't I? That was, well, forgettable, wasn't it, to say the least. It looks like we've got another boss here, which is why we've got these health things lying around. So let's take out the guys around him first. I'm not sure what happened with Mandalorian Season 3, though. There was some behind-the-scenes issues, clearly, with it. We've been hearing rumours for years about the actor Pedro Pascal potentially wanting to have his face in the show more, which could have, so I think, it's essentially led it to becoming a voiceover role, but I don't know. He's a cyborg veteran. Interesting. It is all just speculation. I don't think there's been any official confirmation on it. But I might be wrong. My theory was perhaps with the cancellation of that Republic Rangers series with the whole Gina Carano fiasco, maybe they had to completely change the storyline of Mandalorian Season 3 to incorporate elements from that show, the plot and things like that. Again, it's speculation, there's no official word on it. But it wouldn't surprise me. This guy's quite tough. Barely scratched him yet. I'm going to need to take a stim because T7 doesn't seem to want to heal me. Oh, something happened. Must have been my support droid threw a grenade that healed us. Nice of him. Come on, you cyborg veteran, just die. Crap. Why aren't we doing any damage to it? There we go. My God. He didn't want to go down, did he? Then we're going to struggle with this T7. You were fucking useless, by the way. You meant to heal me. Right, so where are we going here? Console.
Your persistence is impressive. Most of my foes have the decency to die quickly. Yes, I arrived before you. Bided my time in the nebula. Oteg spread his forces too thin. It will cost him his life. And yours. Darth Malgus will be most pleased.
Should your master's name mean anything to me?
What short memories you people have. Darth Malgus is the Empire's greatest hero. He led the assault on Coruscant's Jedi temple, killed its leaders. Scurry about our prison. After I destroy your fleet, I'll find you.
This is Oteg. We've sliced the enemy's comm frequency. Kilran's got us pinched between his fleet and the prison's autocannons. The Jedi prisoner must be freed, even if it means losing the fleet. As long as we're between you and Kilran, you're protected.
If you stay here, you'll die. Fall back. Kilran can't stop this rescue.
We'll make a tactical retreat, draw off enemy warships, divide their forces. I'll keep the comm channel open. Good luck.
Okay, I wish he'd kind of stay, to be honest, but I think we get dark side points for telling him to fight and die, so we didn't. Anyway, jump in this lift and go to the next stage of our little, what are we actually doing here? Does it tell us? Maelstrom Prison. A Jedi Master named Oteg recruited you in a top-secret mission. Storm the Empire's impregnable Maelstrom Prison and free a captive Jedi with vital information on the enemy's plans. That's right. So we need to override the security door to access the core chamber within the station core. Lots of core there, wasn't there? Sith Asylum. Let's go. Because it was on my to-do list today to go to a Sith Asylum. Of all things. Wow. Sort of hoping that we'd run into a droid that could let us repair our items, because I imagine we're in quite desperate need of repair, some of this stuff. Look at our map. This is a smaller area, but we've got beast pens. That's not a good sign. Station core. Okay. He's well hidden, isn't he? If it wasn't for this big red thing announcing his presence. What a knobhead. Ooh. Oh dear. I've noticed recently there's been some, I say backlash, some more backlash I should say, against Kathleen Kennedy's leadership. It seems to have been spurned on a bit by the recent South Park episode, the Pandaverse, which I haven't seen. I've only seen the trailers, but it looks very funny. I do enjoy South Park. They're making fun of how Disney tend to remake things and gender and race swap characters. So, you know, it's a I was going to say it's a difficult thing to kind of approach without being, you know, venturing into offensiveness or whatever, but if anyone's going to be able to do it, it's South Park, and by them commenting on that, I think it opens it up for wider criticism, and that seems to be what's happened. Why it seems to focus on Kathleen Kennedy, I'm not sure, 'cause, you know, Star Wars, they haven't replaced characters or anything with, you know, Luke Skywalker's not suddenly a black woman. You know what I mean? But there was a phrase going around that Luke Skywalker had been cobwebbed, I think it was. I'm not quite sure what that meant. So there is a sense that they are targeting the white male characters of the past and essentially replacing them with new characters like Rey or whoever else. What's going on in here? Is this the Beast? Oh no, the Beast pen yet. Who's this fella? A Sith Tormentor. Let's put our shield on and jump into the fight. But yes, it's just my opinion. I think one of the first people to jump onto this newfound criticism is Gina Carano, the aforementioned star of The Mandalorian. She seems to have said something. I'm not quite sure what it was that she said on Twitter. I've read it, but I can't quite remember it. It wasn't anything controversial, but she's two tormentors here and a big ass beast. Jesus. Well, guys, we're just gonna have to jump in, I think. Well, this guy's nearly dead at least. Yeah, she said something about it, commented on it about her experience working with Kathleen Kennedy and things like that. And then some podcast, I'm not sure what podcast it was, said something to her on Twitter about it. And she hit back saying, well, she's speaking from first-hand experience, you know. I don't know. It's all a bit of a mess, but to my mind, well, to my mind, it was a mess. You know, she should never have been fired for. What did she say? Just not wanting to put pronouns in a bio on Twitter or something? I don't know. I'm assuming there was more to it behind the scenes that we're not privy to, because I refuse to believe any company would you know, throw all their plans away just because somebody didn't want to put pronouns in the bio on the biography on Twitter. What the hell is all this crap? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was more to it behind the scenes, or they just kind of saw the writing on the wall and thought we've got a loose cannon here who may end up saying something that we, you know, before it gets any further, maybe we need to do something about this now. I don't know. For me, the way to handle it would have been to have a talk with her and just say, you know, we actually introduce a social media policy or something. I don't know. There are ways to deal with things that don't include firing people. Okay, what we've got going on here? Do I agree with what Gina Carano said? I'm not sure. I don't have the full story. I certainly don't think she should have been fired. I'll say that much. And I think it'd be interesting for her to actually come out and tell us the truth of what happened. Or at least her side of the truth. But as I've said before, I suspect there's far more to it than just what went down on Twitter. Okay. So it's quite an interesting little flashpoint. I think, I said this with the last one, I think they would be better if you were playing with friends. You know, you weren't just playing it by yourself in story mode. Right, okay. Boom. So one of the things that I really hate about it's not just modern Star Wars fandom, it's fandoms in general, and really media in general, is how it's become split between left and right, or at least that's the perception. It seems to be that if you like the old stuff, then you are somehow aligned with the right. If you like the new stuff, you're somehow aligned with the left. And I think that's very... what's going on down here? Oh wow, these are all the beast pens, are they? Wow, that seems like a poor design, doesn't it? I think that's a very, obviously a divisive way of looking at things, and I don't think it's very helpful. But it seems to be that that's the that's what people want. They want us as a fandom to be divided for some reason, and I can't understand why that is. T7 got him, bloody ass going saying it's true. This giant Pokemon, look. That is a really poor design for a monster. That does not scream Star Wars to me. If they had a little clay version of that as a concept, I cannot imagine George Lucas saying yes. Right, so we've got 22 out of 30 unleashed beasts that we have defeated so far. I'm not sure if we got the previous bonus, where we had to kill 100 Imperials. I think we did. We must have done. I think that big fat guy was the 99th, and we killed some guys after that, I'm sure. Oh, he's a big fat guy, look. So this is our way to the station core. We've got to go through Lord Cancrus first. So let's see if we can do it. It's got some little monster friends. Plenty of monster friends, look. Okay, well the Sith's dead, so let's see if we can kill these little monsters. See what the Sith had on him. Okay. It was actually easier than that cyborg veteran we fought. we need to kill another unleashed beast. But there aren't any more. Oh. That's the way we came. So, I think that's the way we came. Yes. Unusual. But never mind. Maybe there'll be some more unleashed beasts down here, but it doesn't look like it, does it? How far have we got done? This is quite a big one. That's the door to the prison core. And there's the core chamber. There's the exit to the flashpoint. Oh, okay. So unless something else happens...
Pull in the rear guard. The enemy's taking the bait.
Thanks, Oteg. Unless something else happens, I don't think there's... can I get that? Maybe not. Should be a shorter one than the last one we did. That was about 2 hours, wasn't it? Hello. Oh. Big guy opens the doors but decides, you know, actually I'm not going to bother helping you guys out. That really is a stupid design for a monster. It does look like a Pokemon, doesn't it? I'm sure when I was little and the Pokemon was on TV, that was a Pokemon. I'm sure. I don't know much about Pokemon. I was a little bit too old for it when it came out. Probably offended quite a few people by saying that. There were people older than me at the time that were heavily into that stuff. Just never interested me, Pokemon. Don't know what about what it was that didn't appeal. Ah, so these are some unleashed beasts, so we should get that bonus. Oh, in fact, we've already got it because we killed that Pokemon guy. Fantastic. Take this Sith Warden out as well. Sith Tormentor there. Can we get the Sith Warden without alerting the Tormentor? No. Never mind. Oh, I thought it could fall. Didn't realise that it just... Oh, there's a big big robot. A big monster down there, isn't there? So I think we're going to probably have to fight that shortly. Which is why there's all these bloody health things around, I'm guessing. Well, that should be fun. Right. Some more guys down. Thanks, T7. What's next? There's another unleashed beast over there. Oh, I think it's just a Pokemon, actually. Don't think it's anything too worrying. Oh, we've got to level 60. That's a milestone, isn't it? What's this do? Override containment consoles, 1 of 4. Oh, didn't notice that. Are there more containment? Oh, one of those things here. Okay. Another containment console. 3 or 4. Is this one of them over here? Is that a health thing? One of those health things, isn't it? Emergency KOTOR station. So is there no other? I don't think we've run past any so far, so let's continue on, I think. Make sure there's none others in here. We can always come back, probably. I don't think I've seen any of those anywhere. Otherwise, I think I'd have clicked on them. Can't see any in here though. Oh, is that one? Or is that a KOTOR? It's a KOTOR. Anyway, Lord Vanithrast. Sounds like an STD.
The Emperor will make me a Darth for this.
Interesting. In fairness though, he probably will. Come on, Vanithrast. Let's get you dead.
This way just to die. How pathetic.
I think the only thing pathetic in this exchange is your voice acting, mate.
Have a taste of the dark side.
Oh, thank you. But I need to actually kill you.
Oh, it is impossible. I had a destiny.
Well, maybe this was your destiny, you know? There's none of them consoles in here. I had this on the last Flashpoint I did, though, where I was wondering about these bonuses and if we'd find another one.
Draw the enemy fleet into the Maelstrom. Buy our friends more time.
Oh, there was one back there. Come on, let's go back. Should have been 4. Silly not getting the bonuses, right? I know it's a bit of a pain in arse backtracking. So we did all the ones in this room, but it looks like there was one that we missed in the next room over. I suspect it unleashes this beast. This giant Pokemon. One up here, it says. There it is. Honestly, I should have just come back and had a look at that, shouldn't I? Didn't realise they were on the map. Oh. It hasn't unleashed... Oh, it has unleashed the beast. Come on, then. Let's have a go. See if we can take out this giant Pokemon. I think we're going to have trouble. I'd really like to get my shield up. There we go. Wow, we are barely scratching him. Oh my. T7 seems more interested in healing my robot friend than he does me. God, we're gonna die here. Come on. Okay, well, he's getting lower. We're getting there. Bloody hell, he's coming forwards. He's getting confident. Do wish I knew what I was doing. Come on, kill him. Where's he going here? Backing us into a corner. Well, he's nearly dead. I say that. I think we're nearly dead. Oh crap. There we go. Whew, bloody hell, he was a big Pokemon, wasn't he? There we go. Let's go, buddies. Don't mind if I do. Grab another one of them. Right, so the only thing we've got left to do on this map is to enter the core chamber. We've done the bonuses. Killed Lord Thrush, whatever his name was. I'm assuming there's going to be another Sith Lord for us to kill, a proper Sith Lord this time. By the sounds of it, these guys weren't even Darths. Not sure what the distinction is. Not sure what the level cap is for non-subscribers. Level 60, I'm assuming we're getting fairly close. I'm not sure whether it's worth subscribing once we get to the cap. If I can afford to. Another robot. I thought there was another robot. I am planning on taking a break from this game once we've finished the free-to-play elements of the Jedi Knights storyline, or at least the base game, you know, without going into the expansions.
Oteg lives to fight another day. Through cowardice, of course. Now you're all alone. There won't be much left after he's finished. Pity, I so enjoy collecting trophies.
Okay. Maelstrom Elite Guard, Sith Defender, 3 Sith Defenders. Oh dear. Right, we're in trouble here, boys. Some serious lightsaber clubbing going on there, isn't there? There's only one left. Not that tough. Hello, T7. Adass Corp. It's a blast from the past, isn't it? Knights of the Old Republic, Adass Corp. Well, I remember it from the comics. I'm assuming that it was also in the game. Maybe Tales of the Jedi? I'm not sure. I know the comics borrowed a lot of stuff, you know, to make it feel like it was all connected. So maybe it didn't originate with them, but that's what I remember it from, Lord Adaska. Fantastic comic book series. The first of the expanded universe Marvel omnibuses, sorry, collecting the Dark Horse material. And, you know, that was genuinely one of the best series that Dark Horse did. I'm sure I've talked about that before, though. Quite a bit. It's just a shame. There just doesn't seem to be much exciting happening with Star Wars at the minute. Or at least I can't get excited about it anyway. Maybe it's a good thing. I certainly don't believe in wasting too much time and money on something that you don't actually enjoy. That's a very silly thing to do. I also don't really want to spend my life complaining about something that I can't do anything about. And let's face it, even if they did bring back like the expanded universe, if they continued that in some form, it wouldn't be as good. You know, a lot of the authors and creatives that were behind that have moved on now. So even that would probably just be a disappointment. There you go. Where's our robot friend? How do I get my robot friend back? Has he died? He's not here. Robot friend? There was something you could do, wasn't there, to bring him back? That's not what I want. Just give me one moment while I look to try and find a way to bring back my robot buddy. That's it. Here he is. I'm glad I noticed that before I jumped into the next combat. I wonder what killed him then. Very good. Let's continue on. Whereabouts are we? Okay, we're very close to the exit. So I assume we're going to fight another boss in a minute. Certainly need my robot friend for that. Nothing else in this room other than these two guys we need to kill. Lots of robots around here. I wish they'd stop bloody doing that. It's one of the most annoying moves in this game, I think, when they kick you back and you can't move forwards. There we go. Oh, and he's got him dead. Perfect. Thanks, 2-7. Are we all good to go? Let's continue on then. More guys come down on their little strings. Where the hell did it come from? Just sat on the roof, apparently. There we go. Oh no, that's everybody dead. So, in the next room, we should be facing something nasty, I think.
So much trouble from one Republic operative, it almost strains credulity. My lord, I promise to rid you of this nuisance. This embarrassing farce ends here.
Securing the Emperor's prisoner is your only priority. Deal with this annoyance another time.
There's no time like the present, my lord. I'll accomplish both objectives.
No matter how good you think you are, it won't be enough.
Jedi, always full of confidence, until you burn a hole through them.
The Empire salutes you, Grand Moff Kilran. I leave you to reclaim your honor.
Glory to the Empire! My honor will be satisfied.
Attack this guy, I think. I wonder where my buddies are. There he is. Okay, we haven't even made a dent on him though. Why is that? Why aren't we hurting him? Should I be confused by this? Because I am. There's something I'm missing here. It's still to 100% health. What's going on? What am I missing? Seriously, is there something I'm supposed to do? Oh, he started to take damage, okay. For some reason I just needed to run away from him. I was hindering killing him by trying to kill him. I'm not sure if that was a bug or there was something happening there. I noticed he doesn't have that thing recharging, so... Oh.
You underestimate my resources.
Maybe so. Where's he gone? Seriously. Oh, there he is. I would move closer, but unfortunately...
Execute on my mark.
Unfortunately, I can't. Well, keep going. Whatever you do, don't let him get his health back. Reach that, can I reach that? No. I wish I knew how to play this game. Close to get that. I can't reach it, right there, you knobhead.
So much left to conquer.
Was the knobhead? Right, is that everybody dead? Thank God. I know they're meant to be difficult, these final bosses, but having them invincible seems a bit of a stretch. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Where? What's happened? I can feel... No. No! What have you done? There's nothing to restrain him now.
You were the one being restrained.
My struggle held the Emperor in check. How did you find me?
Your strength fails. You must be free, or all is lost.
You should be one with the Force. Finally at peace.
No peace while you suffer. The Emperor drowns you in black waters.
He wants me to be Darth Revan again. Serve him as I did centuries ago.
You served the Emperor? Doesn't that make you a Sith?
When I fell to the dark side, I became his pawn, sent to wound the Republic. The Jedi destroyed and rebuilt me. I led my allies to the galaxy's edge to destroy the Emperor. We didn't understand his true power. I lost everyone, betrayed from within. The Emperor imprisoned me, kept me alive with Sith alchemy, used me.
What use were you to him locked up in here?
I've known both sides of the Force, light and dark. To him, I was a conduit. The Emperor used me as his link to the light side of the Force, the Jedi Order. Through me, he saw visions. But that same link also gave me influence. I convinced the Emperor peace was in his best interest. Tempered his hate.
The peace is lost. The Emperor makes his final war. Stop him. Flee this place while you can. Use the enemy's vessels.
Thank you, old friend. I will finish what we started.
Okay, so we were rescuing Revan. That's interesting. He looks nothing like the character that I created when I first played Knights of the Old Republic. Well, that's neither here nor there, I suppose. Okay, that's quite a lot to take in there. Quite a big story moment, isn't it? Oh well. Surprised you didn't comment on the fact that I was dressed as him. He was rescued by a cosplayer. Never mind, I think we've done. Let's exit the old Flashpoint. Absolutely nothing in this room other than the exit, okay. Okay, we're just back on the Telos by the looks of it. So, talk to Revan on the Telos. Let's do it. Let's go and talk to Revan. Where is he? Okay, he's up there. So they're the flashpoints that we've done. Let's not do them again. Nice story area. There he is, Revan.
So many lost for my freedom. I met Master Oteg. He left to inform Republic High Command of the casualties. They're devastating. My only consolation is to see the Jedi still produce great warriors. Wish I'd had you on my side when I faced the Emperor.
There's room on my ship for you. We'll defeat the Empire together.
It isn't my place to follow a lead. I'll travel my own path, like always. My link to the Emperor is broken, but I learned a lot as his prisoner. Centuries of knowledge. I'll share everything with the Jedi Council. Then, I'll end this blasted war and the Sith Empire forever.
If you need allies, you can always call on me.
You gave me freedom. That's more than enough. There's one secret the Emperor never pried from me. A place called the Foundry. In the wrong hands, it can exterminate civilizations. In my hands, it will save the galaxy. You should return to the fight for as long as it lasts.
Before I go, who was that woman who led us to you?
She was a great Jedi. My most trusted ally. History remembers her as the Exile. To me, she was more.
Your shuttle to Python is fueled and ready, my friend. It's time.
Goodbye. I won't forget what you did today.
Neither will I. You not only saved him, but you helped spare the fleet additional losses.
The Republic needs all the fleet admirals and Jedi Masters it can get. Stay safe, alright?
Well, there's nothing safe about the path I walk. I'll do my best. Thanks to you, we've taken a great step toward final victory over the Empire. May the Force be with you.
Oh no. has it crashed on me? Why would you do this to me? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Well, so that was Revan, and the mystery Jedi we were talking to is the Exile. I feel like I've missed a lot of story there. So, yeah, that's quite a lot to digest. That's really interesting, though. Just in this one flashpoint, we got the, well, these two flashpoints, I suppose. We kind of got the ending to the KOTOR trilogy. Let's get back to our ship and go to Quesh. That's our only active objective. That was fun, wasn't it? I think that was one of the better ones that we've done. Oh, that's a good idea. So I better get rid of all the crap we've no doubt collected. Doesn't look... What's this thing? Some rubbish. Forgot to put my XP boosts on, didn't I? But never mind. So they do seem to collect a lot of junk. Put that there, I suppose we might use it. Anyway, chat to this guy and get rid of all this nonsense that we've collected. Repair everything that we have.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Thank you. Right, let's... I think we have to go back to the Republic fleet, do we? And then to Quesh. Not really sure. We actually left our ship on Balmora, didn't we? But I'm guessing one of our friends must have
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
collected it for us, I'm sure. Carrick Station. Gav Daragon shuttle. I think we just need to go to Carrick Station.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Now where to? Hop on my speeder. Who's this guy? Let's just go to the main level and find our way from there. I'm assuming I can't just fast travel to my ship. Oh, can I? Galaxy map? Quesh. So I could just fast travel there. I don't really want to do that. Oops. Exit map. I'd actually go in my ship. Hello, what's this? Forged Alliances Part 1, Shadow of Revan Prelude. I wonder if that's opened because we've done that particular mission. I bet it is. Mission departures, Cartel Bazaar. Jedi Knight Hangar, there it is. Oh my god, honestly, it's been so long since I've been here. Oh, that's some serious lag. There's a lot of people here today. Not sure why that is. Must be the Jedi Knight Hangar. Hope our ship's here. There it is, look. We'll pretend that our butler droid flew it here for us, or one of our other companions, when we left Balmora. Because we came in a shuttle direct to Telos, didn't we? One of our companions must have flown this here to meet us. That's what we'll say. That's what we'll RP. Our a bit of a retcon, but never mind. Anyway, to Quesh, let's I think is this guy going to talk to us?
Master, I've marked the best escape pod for your sole use. I, of course, will go down with the ship.
Okay. Right. Hollow terminal. That's not what we want. We want to go to the other end of the ship, don't we? We've got some other missions appearing on here. Public fleet. What's this? Oh, I don't know what half of this stuff is now. What on earth is all this? Chapter 3 epilogue. Well, we've not done Chapter 3 yet. Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Chapter 5. Chapter 1, The Hunt. This quest chain takes place after the events of Shadow of Revan. Oh, I see, that's a... These are the expansions, are they? Well, we've not even done that yet. Honestly. Let's see what these other missions are anyway. Well, not missions, objectives. We need to talk to our buddies. Kira, what do you want?
Need a timeout. Got something on Nar Shaddaa that can't wait. Some old friends are in a tight spot. Promised I'd help. Simple delivery, done in a jiff.
You've never mentioned having friends.
I was popular before I joined the Jedi. Now I'm really popular. Nar Shaddaa has lots of refugees. And the Hutts, not known for their charity. People are starving. My friends don't need anything fancy, just med packs and nutrient paste. Stuff I can easily provide.
We'll set course for Nar Shaddaa as soon as possible.
Swell. They're already expecting us. Get me to my friends and I'll handle the rest.
Okay, so we've got a mission to go to Nar Shaddaa. Should we do that next? Maybe we should. Let's head down and see what these other people want. Go in here. He is in there. I do. No. Down here. There he is. T7. What do you want?
You wanted to see me? Shafu knew how valuable this information was. He went to extreme lengths to protect it. It's no wonder you're struggling. What was your mission? Who or what are the Ganoharidon? The ambassador may have resigned, but you saved his life. You're a hero, T7.
What a needy piece of shit, honestly. Right. Where's this other one? In here as well. Oh, that's a different room. I've turned around.
Looks like old Doc got here just in time. How have you survived with a droid and Little Miss Uptight as your only friends?
T7's as loyal as they come, and you should address my fellow Jedi by her name.
No offense intended. I stopped listening to names after I heard yours. Before I settle in, a few things. First, I like my quarters kept at least 5 degrees warmer than the rest of the ship. I only eat energy pudding, so stock up on that. Also, give me 30 minutes in the refresher every morning. That's all.
I'll at least accommodate your standard of living on Balmora.
Bar's pretty high. Had it awfully good there. Never seen a ship's med bay right next to the engine compartment before. Not exactly convenient. I've done better with worse. Until I have everything online, stay in one piece. Doctor's orders.
Another needy piece of shit. He wants something else and all.
So far, so good. And now that we're a team, figure it's only a matter of time before the whole galaxy gets saved. Not too early for vacation planning, Gorgeous. Old Doc's ready to whisk you away someplace special when this war's over.
When the Sith Empire is defeated, I'll go wherever the Jedi Council assigns me.
Sure, eventually. But until then, the stars are wide open. Working too hard is bad for you. Trust me. I'm a doctor. Don't make me confine you to bed rest, beautiful. Unless you want me to.
I can take care of myself. Focus your attention elsewhere.
If you don't want my services, why'd you bring me on board? Have it your way. I'll reserve my special care for somebody who'll appreciate it.
Oh, got a weird guy. No more missions, is there? No. Okay, let's get back up here, and I think... Should we go to Nar Shaddaa to drop Kira off? It sounded pressing, didn't it? So let's do that. Because she's sat watching us, look, so we kind of have to. There we go. Okay, so next week we will do this mission. What is it? The Merciful One. Kira wants to deliver supplies to a group of refugees on Nar Shaddaa. She has the supplies packed and ready to deliver and just needs you to take her to the refugee camp. Go to the Alien Outreach Center in the industrial sector of Nar Shaddaa. I don't know if that's going to be a huge mission or something relatively simple, but that's what we shall do next week. Thank you for watching.